Hi guys, I'm glad you're joining me. This is Debbie with Northern Star DIYs. Before I get started, I just wanted to say to please feel free to sprinkle my video if you like what I'm doing here, and subscribe to my page. You can do this. There's also a little bell when you subscribe, a little white bell. If you click on that, it'll notify you anytime I put up new videos. I try to do a new video every day. Not sure if I can get to it all the time, but what you'll need tonight is a piece of ivy from the dollar store. It's a little garland. It's just a dollar. One of these fence pieces, and it's a garden fence. That's all it's called. You'll need a little Dollar Tree sign, which I put a first coat on this and it's drying because it does take 2 coats. You'll need your scissors, some paintbrushes, and your glue gun. So what I'm going to do first is I put a coat of gray on the sign. I just flipped it upside down, took the sticker off, and just gave it a light coat of gray. Now you could do that in a white, you could do it in a black, any color you wanted really.
Pick that up and show closer.
What?
A little bit.
This?
No, the box.
I already did.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is, see this in between line right here? You can probably see it better from the back. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting right here, and it's real easy to cut. You just take your scissors and cut right along here. Try to stay as much as you can in the middle. For this, you're going to have to cut these little stakes off. We don't need them. And you want to get that as close as you can, because we want these to sit flat. So I'm just going to go ahead and take these 2 off now. And then we're going to cut these into 4. So, how's everybody doing today? I've had a great time. I've had my grandbabies for the weekend, two of the 6, Michaela and Leon, and they are over there taking a nap. So I thought I'd jump on real quick while we had some quiet time. Oops, another one cut. My husband's here with us, Neil.
Yes, I am.
So now we have 4 of these, and we're just going to kind of distress these a little bit. Run out of room here, but I'm just going to make them look a little aged, like they've been weathered. I like the distress look on things. And you don't want it, you want to dry brush it really. You don't want a whole lot of paint. And you're just going to gently go over it. Now you can put as much or as little as you want. I like it to kind of be a lot weathered.
Whether or not.
Whether or not. We've had a great weekend with the grandbabies. Made a really good breakfast this morning and made some scrambled eggs and French toast, sausage bacon, some cranberry orange muffins, and we got so full that we all took a nap. And I was really full. But I like to get the grandkids over here as much as possible and spend a lot of time with them. 2 of my grandkids, my youngest ones, live in Delaware, and we go see them probably twice a year. So I really enjoy when I get to go see them. And that's McKenna and Mason. And Mason is going to be 3, and McKenna just turned 1. And over here, Michaela is 6, and Leon is 4. And then my 2 older ones, Anthony and Alexander, are Gosh, I think he's 13 now. And Alexander is 5, I believe.
Do we just catnapping with the babies?
Yeah. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but we have a farm here, and we have chickens and ducks and sheep, pigs, horses. I'm a dog breeder, so that was a lot there. No crap. Oopsie. And I breed border collies and Saint Bernards, and we do a lot of animal rescue, and we have 11 cats right now. 4 are just newborn kittens that we're going to hopefully be able to place here in a nice home. And if we can't, then they'll stay here with us. And they're all inside cats. We don't have any barn cats because we just worry too much when they're outside all night. There's a lot of animals around here. We have coyotes and wolves and bears and
Lions and tigers?
no lions, thank God. That would not be good.
Well, we do have cougars.
Yeah, we do have cougars. We had a peacock got attacked by cougars a few years ago. Was not happy about that. Over peacocks. We had a mama here that had 2 cubs right in our this is okay if it's a little bit too much because I'm gonna go over it with some black and just dress it a little bit more. But we had a cougar with a mama with 2 babies, and we couldn't figure out. They kept stealing our butterfly solar lights off the porch, and we couldn't figure out where they were going. And then we waited till at night to see where they glow, and we figured out there was a cougar here. Now this is held together by this little piece of floral wire here. I'm just going to take it apart so we can fit this in this when we're done, when we're ready. And we're waiting on paint to dry. So I'm going to go ahead and start a second coat on this while I'm waiting. Let me put this one away. If you like what I'm doing here, be sure to sprinkle the love and do that. That way we can inspire a lot of other people. Show them what we're doing. And this project is only $3 to make, and it turns out really cute. So I'm going to do a lighter coat this time, just to touch up where it's a little thin. Yeah, when we had that mama cougar here, we had 2 boxers out there that were really, really mean to other animals. And this mama put her nest right next, her den, right next to them. I couldn't believe it. And the boxers didn't even bother them. They were like, you know she can mess us up. So I did do the sides. Not the sides, the outsides, because you will see it. Neil's feeding the dogs real quick. But yeah, she was a brave little mama. And those dogs knew they couldn't take her on. This side looks pretty good. So yeah, just needed another little touch-up coat. I really hope it dries quickly. I made one for my daughter earlier and it turned out so cute. Now if you wanted to, you could take a stencil around the base of this, which I might do once it dries. Probably not tonight, but because I'm going to let this dry really good. But you could take out a stencil around here and put any type of welcome, home. You could do a flower, like an ivy around it. You could do whatever you want. You could get really creative with this. You could put your family name, like Manning, all kinds of stuff. Just a really cute idea. So while this is drying for the second coat, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of the black on these. And this is such a thin coat, it really dries pretty quick in here. What I'm using is the Waverly White and the Waverly Elephant. And then this is just the just an acrylic black paint from the dollar store. And you don't need a whole lot because you're just gonna really, really lightly kind of go over this. And see, I knew I put just a little bit too much right here, so I'm gonna definitely blacken this up a little bit. It's not a whole lot you're doing to it. Just want to make it look even a little bit more weathered. And you see these little hinges that come on it? We're actually going to stick it in the other hinge over there to help hold it in place. Now you could do this if you wanted with 2 sets of these, so that you have hinges on 2 sides. I really don't care either way. It works just as good with just one. So I did buy 2, but mainly because I was gonna make my daughter one. And there's my daughter texting me now.
Speaking of which,
Probably wanting to check in on the kids. They're both sick with the flu, which means we'll be sick with the flu here in a couple days.
great.
Yeah, but that's okay. And again, if you go too heavy on the black here, you can just come right back over it with some white. I'd love to hear what your thoughts would be on what you do with these. Gosh, the possibilities are endless. You can make this really super cute. This one I think is just stinking cute. And it's just really stinking cute. But I would love to see what you guys do with it. It's just an idea. You can run with it. Make it your own. Okay, that's done. So now what I'm going to do is put these together, these 2 hinges here. And see, they just slide right in right here. Let me get a better grip on this so I can do it right. I want to slide your top one in. Goodness gracious. Alright, there's one. There's the other one. And you just want to make sure they go good and tight so that they will fit around your box and sit flat against the floor like that. So you see where we're going with this? And this is still a little wet, but that's okay. I'm just going to get a little paint on me, that's all. And I can do any touch-ups I want. You want to go along this lower edge with your hot glue and apply it to the base and just make sure it goes all the way down and hold it in place. Just till it dries. Okay, now I'm going to do this side. Now see, these ones don't have the hinge. Like I said, you could do 2 of these and use the hinge sides on both. I don't really care. I'm just going to hot glue them together so it doesn't cost me as much, but I like to keep things on the simple side and make it affordable. And why buy 2 when you can buy 1? Right? Right.
Right.
So that one's on. Oops, let me get this corner in
It's
there.
getting away from you.
Yeah. I didn't put enough. Trying to go very, very light. Isn't this cute? What a great idea. And like I said, you could do more distressing on it and, you know, however much you like. Oops, don't you fall off of there. Alright. Here's our last side. How stinking cute is that? Okay, so now we have, whoops. Now we have our sides here that are, see you have a big gap here? This is why if you wanted to use your, another hinge side, you could. I'm just gonna glue mine together, just like this, and just hold them in place. Gonna hold it for another minute. Okay. Now I'm gonna do this side. So there's 3 sides that you'll be doing. And the other side is over here. This is still wet, so I'm just making a mess here, but it's okay. It's not gonna hurt it one bit. And the paint washes off easy. Can you grab me that candle out there on the wall, honey? Please. There. Now that's all done. And they have 2 varieties of this at this Garwin at the dollar store. One is a darker green, and this is the variegated one. I think I'm already getting sick. Oh my gosh. So all I'm going to do is put this in. And just kind of wrap it around on the inside. If you wanted to, you could actually have this climb this little trellis there, and you could do this with flowers. You don't have to use an ivy. Gosh, there's so many things you could do with this, right? So what I did with it earlier, and I thought it was really, really cute. I stuck this down in there. And I just pulled all the flowers like kind of out. They're all squished in there right now, so you just pull them out. And I like this one. It's kind of hung up here, but I think I kind of like it. And then the candle. Just make sure you don't use a real candle in this, right? Because this is plastic. But you could use a little flicker candle. And how cute is that? Isn't that adorable? Oh, I see a little part that came apart right here. I'll have to re-glue that. But isn't that cute? I love it. Alright, well thanks again. And if you like this idea, go ahead and sprinkle the love. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.